Hello, it's Sweetie Sunny 86 and welcome to part 28 of my Pikmin 4 playthrough. Okay, I'm not wasting any time today. I'm going to hop right into the level. We're going to play the Hero's Hideaway, specifically focusing on the kitchen area. And last time we discovered a cave, but we did not hop into it yet, and that's the first thing we're going to do this time. If we run straight to the cave now, then when we get out of the cave, we can take down Moss and then we won't have to deal with her the rest of the day. I was excited to see breadbugs in this cave. They were first introduced in Pikmin 1. They're kind of cute and pretty harmless. I'm just running around surveying the area, checking for surprises. Now the breadbugs can only be attacked two ways. One way is to hit them directly on top of the head with purple Pikmin. As you can see, purple Pikmin take down most enemies very quickly. We don't have a way of making more purple Pikmin, we just have to wait until we happen to encounter the purple candy pop buds. If you look at the top of the screen, you can see a breadbug pulling a treasure into the grass. In Pikmin 1, if there were Pikmin being dragged into the breadbug's cave, or I think at that time they had a hole in the ground, the Pikmin attached to that treasure would die if they lost the tug of war. I don't know if that's the case in this game. I actually do not end up finding out. But the strategy is to get into a tug of war with the breadbug and pull it back to your ship and injure it. I thought those two Pikmin carrying the chip would walk off the edge, but instead they walk almost into danger. So we're going to take these out first and then carry the chip back. It took me a minute to figure out how to get Pikmin over to those dice over there, but it was actually pretty simple. I just needed to throw them on the fan. And after this last treasure, we're going to jump down to the next sub-level. And this is why I like to check out the area first, because there'll be surprises like this just laying around. I'm using the spicy spray to make sure I take down the whip-tongue Bulbor quickly. And it's always nice to get more rock Pikmin out of it. Speaking of, we use them right away to take down this glass wall. And rock Pikmin are also the best creatures to use to knock the crystals off of the heads of these enemies. They're called Shutter Chucks. I never knew the name of them until just now when I looked it up, but they first show up in Pikmin 3. Now that I've switched the fan over, I can grab the item on the other side, but first I want to make sure the coast is clear so the Pikmin can actually carry it back. Okay, I need to be effective at making sure the coast is clear. And while the fan is switched over, I can hop over it and grab this treasure before I switch it back. And with that being the last treasure, we can exit the level. Sub-level 3 comes with a mini boss fight. I don't feel like fighting it, especially since it's elevated and it's just harder to attack. So I'm just gonna bomb it to death and be over it. And now I can go and collect everything with the Pikmin, especially the castaway. In sub-level 4, we're back to fighting the breadbugs. The rock Pikmin knock down the flighty joust mites pretty quickly. Okay, so this breadbug is trying to pull this body back. But what I'm going to do is basically play tug of war with it and pull it back to the ship. And while I'm doing that, I can attack the second one a little bit. And as you see, it gets knocked into the ship and gets hurt, and in this case, it dies. Okay, I'm going to take down the joust mite with rock Pikmin and then just use it as bait for the breadbug. I don't know why I tried to charge it this one because I know I can't attack it that way. I just haven't tried it yet in this game. For some reason, it wasn't letting me climb the rope, but I went into the map and used the go here command to make the character climb the rope. For anyone playing the game without splitting up, this level and probably levels going forward definitely force you to split up. That way you can switch the fans back and forth and get around the levels. And we'll be finished after this puzzle piece so we can go to the final sub-level. On this one, we have two giant bread bugs. One of them is dragging a castaway, so we definitely want to get to that one. I normally use the drone to look around the whole map before I get started, and this time I didn't. So this spotty bullbear caught me completely off guard. They roam the map freely, unlike the other bullbears and bulborbs, so it was going to come directly for me. Which is why I went into my pack and used the lightning strike to just freeze everything quickly so I could start attacking. And I only lost one Pikmin in this fight. With that out the way, now we can focus on playing tug of war with the giant bread bugs so we can get all the treasure.
On the pole? Teaching your pole?
Since the purple Pikmin have the strength of 10 regular Pikmin, it's best to use them when playing tug of war with smaller items because you can fit more strength on it. And then if you happen to accidentally hit the bread bug itself, it still damages it. And now that the bosses from this level are dead, the music changed from, I don't know, domineering to more whimsical. I think I only have 10 purple Pikmin, so I am excited to see a purple candy pop bud. And there are actually 2 on this floor. I need to get rid of this puffy blowhog so I can get all of the food off the table. And after I get more purple Pikmin in this last candy pot bud and collect these line of treasures coming towards the ship, I'll be finished with this cave. With my onion upgraded, I can now have out 90 Pikmin at a time. The game hinted at using a pick carrot to distract Moss, so I'm trying that. And it looks like he doesn't get a chance to eat it before I freeze him. And he's frozen again. And he's down, and I get to pick the carrot back up. Next, I want to clear the remaining enemies off the kitchen floor so I can collect everything without them being in danger. I'm glad I checked over here since there was an icy blowhog waiting to surprise me. I'm going to use an ice blast to freeze the fleas that are on the ground, that way they can't swarm me. And I didn't freeze as many of them as I hoped I would, so I'm just going to attack really fast and hope that I take everybody out. I didn't lose anybody, so it worked. With that done, I'm going to try and collect as much as I can before the day runs out. These pots were moving, so I already knew there was something alive inside. I almost forgot the stuff on the table from the last episode. Now I can have out 100 Pikmin at a time, which is the default on the other games. With the day almost over, I'm going to try and get some more stuff done, but I'm not going to go very far from base. Okay, I don't know how this didn't make it back, but I'm gonna hurry up and fix that since it's out of bounds.
Hit the pole.
I may do this Dandori as soon as I start the next gameplay. Okay, I'm gonna let this rope down so I can easily get back up. And then I accidentally fell to the floor. I meant to fall to the next level so I could then let that rope down. All of my Pikmin are saved, and I was able to clear all of the treasure that was on the floor. Next time we have a cave we can go into that's on the stove, and then we also have a Dandori battle that we can do. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Also, moisturize, hydrate, mind your business, and be kind. Bye!